Hey guys, welcome back. So in previous video, we have covered how can we create AEM forms template. We covered what is AEM forms, what are the features available in AEM forms. Now to continue on the same context, this is the template we have created. Now to use this template, first we have to enable it. So just select the template and then click on enable. So once it shows green, it means it's enabled now and we can use it. So let's go back and then click on forms. If you don't see this icon, it means maybe you don't have service pack available for forms. So just grab it from software distribution, download it, and through CRX package manager, just install it. Okay, click on forms. If you don't see all these icons, for example document fragments or maybe data integration is missing, just install the latest service pack for AEM forms available on software distribution portal and install it. Yeah, okay, so to create an adaptive form, we have to click on this forms and documents, and then click on create adaptive form. And this is the template we just created. Select it, click on next. These are the out of the box provided one, this is the blank one, and this is what we just created. Give it a name, so maybe my first adaptive form, TikTok. Okay, if you see on this page, we have various sections available, and I'm going to cover each tab, like what is form model, what we have in advanced section, also how can we create a theme. But at least for this video, let's go with the default values. Click on create. And let's edit it. So since we have created this logo as well as the company name in template, that's why it's showing up here, as well as the footer is showing up. Now what we can do with this one, so we can actually create a form here. I will just create a random form. So maybe I will just, we can click here, it will just show up all the components available. So, and then within filters, this search box, we can search for the components available. I'm going to search the text component. So we have two versions available. Just for label purpose, we can use this text. I'll just drag and drop here, and maybe I will just make it in heading. Okay, now let me drag and drop text box, and name, and we can configure a particular field. So for example, the name of this field will be name, title will be name, and if it is a required field, yes, and that's it. Click on, then let's drop date field. Let's put drop down. Okay, so this is how we can create this form. Maybe I will put one more field since it's a summer camp form. So let's put one more field. Maybe I will say it grade. Okay, so this is kind of a form we have created. If we want to preview it, we can click on preview and we can see. Okay, now there are few more things, like we can create rules on a particular field. Also we can create actions on a form submission. So for example, let's put a submit button as well on this page. Yeah, so for example, if a user is clicking on submit button, some action should be triggered. So those we will cover in next videos. In my next video, I will just cover a simple action through which we can send an email to users, maybe a subscription email, or maybe the form has been submitted successfully. So let's put maybe a email field as well. Because if you want to send an email, maybe I will just put email here. Yeah, okay, and we will also see how can we include this form on a AEM sites page. So stay connected. Thank you so much for watching.